What to do with all your spare motorcycle parts after a project build. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. Very quick video here, and this is kind of an addendum to this series of videos which I've been making on this latest project build. What to do with all your parts that you've kind of had left over or that might still be serviceable but you're not going to use on your bike. Well, have a look here. I tend not to throw parts away for the most part, and this is one of the reasons why. Whilst they could be completely different bikes, sometimes I can use a part and I can modify it to make it fit something else. So I tend to keep them for a while until it might be 2-3 years down the line or 4 years down the line. I think, no, just get rid of it. Especially, let's say if it's a chain in sprocket set. The chain I've already dumped. But one that's got, you know, a decent amount of wear, I'll just keep it just in case something goes wrong with the other sprocket set. In terms of lights, yeah, well, it depends. It depends if you're going to use them, if you're going to need them for a future project build. But otherwise, I'll probably just sell them. Right now, I mean, I just haven't got around to putting a lot of this on eBay or whatever it is. So if you've got a Z750 or a Z650 and you want some parts, send me an email. And I won't post them to you. You'll have to come and collect them. But, you know, there'll be lights. There'll be tail lights, I should say. There's indicators. There is a chain and sprocket set. There's I've got a rear wheel spindle, but that doesn't fit a Z650 or a Z750. But if you want to chance your arm on it, go for it. Torque arm. So, you know, you could have something like that if you wanted. There's always little bits and pieces, you know, left over, and sometimes you might have bought double of something just in case you're going to need it or you got a deal, but then it's left over. I've got a spare throttle cable, which, you know, I actually don't need right now. And then I think, you know what, let me keep it, because just in case I buy another Z750, I've already got it. And I sometimes feel that when you're doing project builds, I'm not sure whether it's best to go from one project build to another, which is a completely different bike. But I've had this thought in my mind for about 30 years, and I've never done it, is that if I do a project build and I'm going to do another one, I should do exactly the same bike. Exactly the same model, possibly even the same year, but maybe different year, but as long as it's the same model, same bike. And the reason is because you've always got leftover parts or bits and pieces, and then you can just use it on the next build. You can use those parts on the next build, and you just keep on transferring it over. And I always thought about this when I used to build Suzuki's, like GS's, GS 750s, 850s, 1000s years ago. This is there, well, actually, if I kept this up, I could just keep on using these parts for future builds. And a lot of these parts are interchangeable with the same manufacturer as well. So you think, oh, you know, that's probably a much better way to go. So that's what I would do, a lot of leftover parts. I'll sometimes keep them. And definitely, if I choose to do another Z750 build, I've already got some parts here anyway. But if not, then I'll certainly look at, see if I can modify some of these parts for another build, use them somewhere else. But if I can't, then I just sell them or bin them. It's just the way it is. Let us know what you do with your parts, by the way. You know, especially if they're serviceable. If they're worn or whatever, you're just going to throw them out, right? But if you can use them, do you sell them? Or do you save them like I do and maybe go for another build later on or use them on something else? What about your thoughts on just doing the same build over and over again? It could be a Suzuki, Kawasaki, a Harley Davidson. It could be a sports build, whatever it is. You just keep on rebuilding, or the same bike, the same model year. Let us know your thoughts on that. But anyway, let's put all this away. It's almost dinner time. Yeah, it is. Catch you on the next video, whenever that is. If you like what I do here, just keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.